Hi everybody, it's Eero here, and in this video I will be talking about how to combine different training styles together and how to put them into like workouts and just how to schedule your workouts. And really this video is for those who want to kind of get a more well-rounded approach in training and get the benefits of training multiple different training styles together. In the beginning, you want to have a bit more broader approach. So what this means is that you will try out, you can really explore freely many different types of training. You could do calisthenics, you could do some weight training, maybe some gymnastics, mobility, movement. So really just freely take your time to get to know these different styles. This is the period where you are creating a foundation. So as you are trying, all of these different training styles have something very unique benefits to offer. So you will be better off by doing like more than just one. So although you're training maybe multiple different styles, so you're using different equipments, and there's also, so you have compound exercises, you may have some isolation exercises there. It's still, you shouldn't make the individual workouts too complicated. And because in the start, especially the simple things will really create the results. And in the beginning, it doesn't matter that much what you're doing, and you're gonna still make progress with your training. So then how should you combine these different styles into actual workouts? And there are, of course, many ways you can do it. I think one good way that is, for example, in the Movement 20XX course, is that you have a strength and mobility workout. So you're training for strength mobility in one workout, then you are training movement in one workout. Now you can have, for example, 2 strength and mobility workouts and 2 movement workouts per week. This is just one of the options. Obviously you can change, you have like, for example, 3 strength and mobility and 1 movement workout. This all kind of depends on where you want to focus at this point more. But you still want to make sure you are practicing all of those different styles. Many times when I, for example, combine mobility into my workouts, I might do it actually in the beginning of my workout, or I might do it in the end of my workout, or I even do it in the both. So you can understand that all of these are actually correct ways to do mobility, because if you do it in the start, you can, for example, use it as a warm-up. So it will be kind of both workout and warm-up in the same when you do the mobility in the start. Then I might do my kind of main workout, and I still notice, I feel like I still need to grind these certain areas in my body to increase or to improve the mobility in them. So after the workout, I still do a bit of mobility training. The same thing applies to movement training. You can do it in the start of the workout, or you can do it in the end of the workout. So at this point you want to keep those workouts fairly simple, and in the start what I think maybe is better is full body workout. So you're training pretty much your whole body in one workout. I think this is a good way in the start. You don't want to go in too much detail regarding any body part, any muscle group in your body. So this, what I've been describing here, is really the phase where you're building a foundation for your body, foundation for later training. And it's a very, very important phase, because everything that you're going to do later on in your life is it relies on this foundation. So you want to make sure that you do train every part of your body. However, you build a certain amount of strength and mobility everywhere. And it's not just like what you're doing, so you're training like multiple different styles, but also how you're doing. At this point, you really, from the very start, from the very beginning, you want to start to learn the correct execution in the exercise. Like, why are you doing this exercise in a certain way, and what is this exercise doing to your body? So you really want to learn the basic control of the different areas of your body. So you want to make sure you're going to spend a great deal of time, even multiple years, on building this foundation. This is like I said, you want to go through every area in your body already but this doesn't happen like in like a month or 2 months, because you are going to be following maybe one program, certain workouts for like 2 months. then you are changing to other exercises, and so on and so on. You will kind of do this as long as you have to, and you have then kind of gone through your whole body, trained every area in your body, and this will kind of create that balanced structure. Now, as you start to progress from here, what will kind of happen, you will notice that this approach of training a bit of everything will not anymore it will not produce the results that you're really looking for. So what will kind of happen, the more you progress, the more you have to really focus on just a few things at a time to make the progress in them. Like before this, you didn't have any areas really in your body that you should have specialized. Every area in your body, pretty much, when you're a beginner, needs work. But now that you have progressed, you will probably know there are areas in your body that needs more work than other areas, and you will also kind of you might want to kind of specialize a bit more into one training styles. Maybe you really just want to do movement training. You just want to do different animal style movements, or maybe you want to do some tricking. So although you are specializing in fewer areas, this doesn't mean that you won't, let's say you're now training movement and then you're not going to train anything else. But you should still have a certain amount of, for example, mobility and strength training for maintenance. Your main focus will be on the movement, but on the side you still continue doing the basic strength and mobility training, and this is just to maintain the balance in your body. So what this specialization kind of means in practice is, for example, let's say I've been training my lower body, I've been doing, for example, some back squats, maybe I'm doing split squats, deadlifts. So I've been kind of training these exercises that they will train multiple different muscles, so compound movements basically. So the specialization means that I will just focus on, for example, my glutes, only on my glutes for a week or even for 1 month. I will just really focus on mainly training all different areas, functions of my glute muscles. And so I might do some other leg exercises on the side as well, but not as much as before. So you are really focusing on much less, fewer things, but on a very much deeper level. So you're really creating fine detail. But what's also good to remember that because you might think, okay, if I focus on just like this very few things, what is going to happen to my other areas in my body? But the fact is, because you have built over years, many years, you've built a foundation to your body, you're not going to lose gains in other areas in your body. That's just not going to happen if you have done a very good quality training for years. There is no set time in this specializing thing. If I focus on, for example, I might really focus on my core stability. I might train for just 2 weeks. That would be my focus. After that, I change on to something completely else. I might change on to training my inner thighs or my quadriceps. So you're always kind of changing these things. You're focusing on one thing at a time, but you will always kind of change it after that. So this is pretty much how I've been training at this moment. I train many things, but I always have that certain focus. Right now, for example, I've been doing a lot of stability training on many different areas of the body, and all the other training besides it, like for basic strength, for mobility, is just not as much. It's still there to maintain the balance, but it's not my main focus. So in kind of recap, when you're beginning, you can really try out many different styles and just train. When you do workouts, you can train your whole body. You don't have to do a lot of isolation exercises. Really focus on more like full body exercises, and just keep the focus on good execution of everything that you're doing. Learn to train, build that foundation. This is the start, and the more advanced you get, the more progress you get. You really want to start to put the focus on a much more narrow area. So whether it's your body or a certain training style. But even though you are specializing, remember to have these other training styles there on the side to keep that balance in your body. just to like avoid injuries and imbalances and such. But that's it, guys. I hope this makes it more clear to you, like how you can combine these different styles together and how it really happens. And also to understand, it really takes a lot of time if you want to get the benefits from many things and get really well-rounded physique. It's going to take a lot of time, so, and effort obviously. But that's it. I'll see you soon. Take care.